All right, now we want to work on the sectional view of the building whose plan is given. So we want to construct the sectional view. For this same plan, we have constructed the solid plan, which is part 1 of this work, and we have also produced or constructed the front elevation as part 2. So for the construction of sectional view of this building drawing, it will be part 3. So let's look at what we need from the specifications for us to be able to construct the sectional view. As you can see, we are going to make use of the foundation. The dimensions for the foundation is 675 by 225 concrete strip foundation on 15 blinding at 1000 below ground level. They put 100 there, which is wrong. It is 1000 below ground level. Then we are going to make use of the specifications for the floor: 200 hardcore, 150 concrete slab, 225 terrazzo floor finish. Floor level is 450 higher than ground level. 450 higher than ground level. And then the height of the floor to ceiling is 3,100. Then we are going to make use of dimensions for the steps, walls, doors, windows, lintels, beams, roofs, and I think that's all that we are going to use. And then here we also have here so question B, as you can see, that's what we are using. Question B, we have to draw to a scale of 1:50 the sectional view of JJ. And where is that? So if you look at this building drawing plan or building plan very well, so you see that we have this cutting plane. This is the cutting plane JJ. This is the cutting plane JJ. This line is the cutting plane JJ. Now, if you look at the arrow or the arrows at the end of this cutting plane, they are pointing to the right direction. So what does that mean? It means that we are to cut this building or the building. So we cut the building. So we are going to remove the left part. Then what are we going to see on the right part when this part is removed after it has been cut? So the cutting plane cut this wall, and within this wall we have a window. So the window is also cut with the wall. Then the cutting plane cut, this is the beam. So it cut this beam, or it cut this arc. There's an arc here. So the cutting plane cut it. Then the cutting plane also cut this wall with the window mounted on it. So that means here we have to produce 1, 2, 3. So we have to produce 3 walls. We have to produce 3 walls. We have to produce 3 walls. Then, looking in this direction, we are going to see this door, this single door, we see it. We are going to see these double doors. Then we see the steps, and with the edge of this wall, so we see it standing vertical. So those are the things that we are going to put in our drawing for the sectional view of this building drawing. So let's go. So the first thing that we need to do is to draw the ground level line. So we draw the ground level line. So this is the ground level line. So after drawing the ground level line, so you move away from this side. So this is the ground level line. So you write GL, so ground level. Then draw a vertical line here. So that is the external part of the wall. So this wall here, the external part of the wall. Now, the next thing is add all this distance together. Add all this distance, add them together, or these dimensions, add them together. So if I add these dimensions together, so this is 3,500 plus 2,000 plus 3,500. That will give us 9,000. So we now divide 9,000 by 50. Divide 9,000 by 50. So it gives us 180 millimeters. 180 millimeters. So take a measurement of 180 millimeters on this line from this point. 180 millimeters. Take that measurement. So this is 180 millimeters. Here is 180 millimeters. So come here and draw a vertical line. Draw a vertical line here as the external part of the third wall. So draw a vertical line here. Alright, so after drawing this vertical line, so the next thing that we need to do, so we look at what we have here very well. So we see that the distance from here to here is that of 9,000 that we have done. But we also see the steps. So what is distance from this point on the step to this point? So what is the distance from here to here? So how will you get that? We still need to, because as I said that we are going to see the steps and we also see the edge of this wall. So we need to get the edge of this wall. So we need to get the distance of this point from this point, because this 9,000, it ends here. So what is now the distance from here to here? Let's work it out. So we know that this is 7,000, this is 3,500 plus 3,500. That will give us 7,000. So 7,000 plus 2,800 will give us 9,800. So if we subtract 9,000, or we subtract 9,000 from 9,800, that will give us 800. So it means distance from here to here is 800. So we now divide 800 by 50. So divide 800 by 50. So 800 divided by 50. So that gives us 16. So we are going to take a measurement of 16. So I still need to extend this line. I still need to extend this line. I will now take a measurement of 16 millimeters. So 16 millimeters. So this is 16 millimeters. Alright, then we draw a vertical line here. So this vertical line that we are to draw serves as the edge of the wall. Okay, so now, so the next thing that we are going to do is to draw the walls. So it's to position the walls. So distance of this wall from here is 3,500. So if we divide 3,500 by 50, so 3,500 by 50, so that gives us 70. So you take a measurement of 70 millimeters, 70 millimeters. So this is 70 millimeters. Okay. So after the taking that, so the next that we have, the next word that we have here, the next word that we have here is this one that we have here. So whose distance from here to here is 5,500. So 5,500 by 50 gives us 110. So from this point to this point should be 110. So I've already taken that measurement already. So it's already 110. So I need to draw a vertical line here. I need to draw a vertical line here. So for the second wall, and this vertical line serves as the external part of the second wall. So the next thing I'm going to do is that we are going to draw the walls. We are going to draw the walls. So what are the specifications for the walls? All walls 225 with 12 ceramic tiles wall finish. So 12 ceramic tiles wall finish, I don't know if it's on both sides or it's both sides of the wall or only in the interior part of the building or only on the exterior part of the building is not stated. But I will assume that we have the ceramic tiles wall on both sides. So meaning that we have the thickness of the tiles 12 millimeters inside the building and 12 millimeters outside the building, and that will give us 24. So we now add 24 plus 225, and that will give us 249. So 249 divided by 50 gives us 4.98. So 4.98 can be approximated to 5 millimeters. So I'm going to take a measurement of 5 millimeters. So this is external part of the wall here. So I will take 5 millimeters inward. 5 millimeters inward. Then here from this point, I'll take 5 millimeters inward. And then from here, so I will take 5 millimeters to this side, the left side, from this point. Then I will draw vertical line on each point. So draw a vertical line here. So here I draw a vertical line, and also here I will draw a vertical line. So now I said in the question that the foundation is 1,000 below the ground level. The distance of the foundation is 1,000 below the ground level. So 1,000 divided by 50 gives us 200. It gives us 20. So it gives us 20 millimeters. So we take a measurement of 20 millimeters from the ground level down here, 20 millimeters. So draw horizontal line with thin continuous line. So draw horizontal line. Okay, then we are told that the blinding, it has a thickness of 15 millimeters. So we divide 15 millimeters by 50, so that will give us 0.3. So that 0.3 is too small. So what we just need to do is that let's make it 2 millimeters. Let's make it 2 millimeters so that we can see the blinding very well. So make it 2 millimeters. So then draw a horizontal line after you have taken 2 millimeters. So draw a horizontal line like this. Now, so the next thing that we are going to do is that we need to construct the foundation. Okay, we need to construct the foundation. So the dimensions for the foundation is 675 by 225. So if I divide, that is the length. So 675 is the length, 225 is the width. So if I divide 675 by 50, 675 by 50, 675 by 50, so that gives 13.5. So approximately 14 millimeters. Approximately 14 millimeters. So I've already taken 5 from here to here. So if I take out 5 from 14, so that will remain 9. It will remain 9. So, and 9 by 2, that is 4.5. So I'll just approximate to 5 millimeters for the length. 5 millimeters. So I take 5 millimeters to this side. So coming here, I take 5 millimeters to this side and 5 millimeters to this side. Then the last one is here. So 5 millimeters to this side and 5 millimeters to this side. So I have that. So on each of these points, I will project a vertical line. So I draw a vertical line here. So vertical line. Here is also vertical line, and here also I will draw a vertical line, and here is also a vertical line. All right, so let's take the width of the foundation. So the width of the foundation is 225. So 225 by 50 will give us 4.5. So which can be approximated to 5 millimeters. So I will take a measurement of 5 millimeters up. So from here, this is 5 millimeters. Then I will draw a horizontal line within continuous line. Horizontal line within continuous line. So looking at what I have here, so I have the foundation. So I will take one and pause the video to make the rest stick so that we can all see it. Okay, then the blinding is here. So I will pause this video. So I need to show you something here. So the blinding is a mixture of cement and soft sand mixed with water, and it will be laid on the foundation trench before the concrete is poured on it to make the foundation. So this is the blind now. So we put ... there to show the blinding. So that's what I'm doing here now. So the foundation footing is laid on the blinding. So the foundation footing is laid on the blinding, and then the foundation footing is made of the mixture of concrete. Is made of mixture of gravel, sand, and cement mixed with water. So all these circles that I drew, they represent the gravel. So the dots represent the sand. So I want to make sure you understand this very well. That's why I put on the video again, or so that you can see all that is being done here. So all right, so the video is going to be lengthy, So because we have a lot of things to do here, so I want you to understand it. So it's very important. Don't consider the time. So just focus on what you want to learn. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do now is to put the hardcore. So the hardcore is under the ground level. The hardcore is laid under the ground level. So looking at what we have here, the hardcore is 200 mm thick. 200 mm thick. So dividing 200 by 50, that will give us 4 millimeters. That will give us 4 millimeters. So what I'm going to do is that I will take a measurement of 4 millimeters. So from the ground level down, so 4 millimeters. So this is 4 millimeters, and now so the hardcore will not cover the foundation. It will not cover the foundation. So I've drawn the line for the hardcore. Let me make it thick. So we need to make it thick. All right. So the next thing that we are going to do here is that, so we need to show that hardcore. So this is the symbol for the hardcore. Just making like V. So I'll pause the video and finish it. So I believe you have seen the starting point. All right, after this, the next thing that I need to show here is the hertz. So the hertz is, that is the sand on the ground. So we need to show it. So the hardcore is made of rubbles or broken blocks. So we use it to cover the square or rectangular holes that are in the main part of the building. So that's what we call the hardcore. So after this now, though I have not finished it, but I just want to show you. So you do it like this. So I believe you can see this. So this is the symbol for hertz. So the sand under the hardcore. I said that the hardcore is made of rubbles or broken blocks. So some people do go to there's a place which they call filling site, or in Yoruba we call it oko filling. So they will go and buy it, and they will use it to fill the holes in the building or in the main part of the building. So we have it like this. So I'm not going to, I think, let me stop it here. I believe you have seen the major part of it. I think I've done much on this. All right, so that is the hardcore. The hertz. So the next thing that we are going to do here, we are told in the specifications that the floor level is 450 higher than the ground level. 450 higher than the ground level. What is the meaning of that? So we are going to divide this 450 by 50, and that will give us 9. So from the ground level here, you take a measurement of 9 millimeters up. Take a measurement of 9 millimeters up. So this is 9 millimeters. All right. So draw your horizontal line. So draw a horizontal line like this. All right. So the next thing that we are going to do here is that we have concrete slab 150 millimeters thick. Concrete slab 150 millimeters thick. So you divide that 150 millimeters by 50, that will give us 3 mm. So that 3 mm, you take that measurement from the ground level up, 3 mm. So this is 3 mm. Then draw your horizontal line like this. So the concrete slab will cover the foundation because we have to lay the block. We have to lay the block on the concrete slab. So when the building is being built up. So for the concrete slab, so we also put this symbol there. Because it is made of the mixture of sand, cement, and gravel. So as I did that of the foundation footing, so that is how we are going to do that of the concrete slab. So I will pause the video because you have seen it before. I will complete it. I will come back to our work. All right, so I've put the concrete slab there. So the next thing that we have is 225 terrazzo floor finish. 225 terrazzo floor finish. So the space that I have left here after I've taken 3 mm for the concrete slab will be for the terrazzo floor finish. So that's we are going to use it like that. So it will be for the terrazzo floor finish. So I'm going to make this line. I will make it thick. So it doesn't. This one will not cover the wall. It will not cover the wall. So it will not cover the wall. So we have what we have. I may still need to clean this. All right, so for the terrazzo floor finish, so we have something like this. Okay. All right, so we have the terrazzo floor finish. Then I said I will need to clean this part, this line. I will need to clean it because we have the steps. So the steps is on the ground level. The steps are on the ground level. So that's why I need to clean this and construct the steps here. So for the steps, so we have the riser to be 150 and the tread is 220. The tread is 220, the riser is 150. So 150 by 50 will give us 3 millimeters, and 225 and 220, so 220 by 50, so gives 4.4. So then that means the total distance that I'm going to take from here, so from this wall So the total distance that I'm going to take here is 8 millimeters. So I will take a measurement of 8 millimeters. That's 4 millimeters. So this is 4 millimeters. And this is another 4 millimeters. So I will draw a vertical line at this point, a thin continuous line, vertical line here. So the riser is 3 millimeters for each of them. So 3 millimeters. So that's going to be 6 millimeters. So this is 3 and this is 3. So 6 millimeters. So then I will draw horizontal line here. So I already have horizontal line at this point. So let me bring out the step. Okay. So these are the steps now. So these are the steps. So we have the steps. So these are the steps. So we have the steps here now. So, okay. All right. So the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to make use of the floor to ceiling height. We are given that to be 3,100 by 50. So that gives us 62. That gives us 62. So we are done with this part. We are done with this part. So the next thing is we take from the floor finish. So we take a measurement of 62 millimeters. 62 millimeters. So this is 62 millimeters here. So we draw horizontal line from this point. So draw horizontal line like this. Okay, so after drawing the horizontal line, so we have to put the tie beam there. We have to put the tie beam, and then before the tie beam, so we need to draw a line here. A line here. Just take like 2 millimeters. Like 2 millimeters. That is meant for the ceiling joist. So we are going to arrange ceiling joist on this. So we are going to arrange ceiling joist on this. Then we take the tie beam. So tie beam, the specification is not mentioned in the question. So let's take 4 millimeters for that. 4 millimeters, or let me take 3 millimeters. So take 3 millimeters for that. Then draw the horizontal line. So draw horizontal line from here, like this. Okay. So so the next thing that we are going to do is that, so we take the pitch angle. So the pitch angle is 35 degrees. 35 degrees. So set your protractor at this point and take a measurement of 35 degrees. So this is it. This is 35 degrees. So bring it to this point too. Bring it to this point here. Bring it to this point. We are taking it on the external part of the wall. So take 35 degrees to this side. So this is 35. So the next thing that we are going to do is to draw a line from this point. So from this point So you pass through this point. So you draw the line like this. Okay, and then you come here. So you do the same. So from this point on the external part of the wall, so when you are doing this kind of work, this type of work, so you need to be patient. All right. Okay. I need to rub this off. Even this wall is not going to show. I will explain why it will not show. So I just rub it off, and later I will come back to it to explain why it's not supposed to be there. Unlike other ones, unlike this one and this one, that has to be there, or that have to be there. Okay. All right. So let me complete this this wall. So we have what? We have a window was cut here. A window was cut here. A window was cut here. That is, this window is here, and this window is on this wall. So then at this point, this is another wall. Normally supposed to be a wall, but there is a space. This is an arc, which is an overhead arc. When you are going into the dining room, so it's up there. So so we have lintels. So we are going to put lintel on this wall, because above every opening in a building, when we talk about openings in a building, we are talking about the windows and the doors, and also as we have here, so there is an opening for this arc to be here. That means there is an opening under it. So this is an overhead arc. So it will be above your head when you are going into the dining room. So there is an opening where you have to move through into the dining room. So there is an opening there. So we have an arc here. So it is stated, it's also like a lintel. So so it is stated here that the lintel is 225 by 225 reinforced concrete at 2,100 above floor level. So this is the floor level. So 2,100 by 50 gives us 42. So what we need to do is that we take a measurement of 42 from here. Take a measurement of 42 millimeters from here. So this is 42 millimeters. So draw a horizontal line. So draw a horizontal line within continuous line. Okay, so you may not be able to see the line, but when I bring out what I want to do, you see it. So all right, so the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to construct the lintel. So look at the dimensions of the lintel. Shows that it's a square, 225 by 225, 225 by 225. So so 225 by 225, so that means a square. So 225 by 50 gives us 4.5. So that's approximately 5 millimeters. So the thickness of this wall is already 5 millimeters, and that of this wall is already 5 millimeters. So we take a measurement of 5 millimeters down so that we can form a square here. So take a measurement of 5 millimeters. Okay, we take it up. 5 millimeters up. So come here, and with your T-square, draw a horizontal line. I don't even have to draw it all through. Okay, So let's complete it. So I'll make it thick so that we can all see it. All right, so it's a reinforced concrete. That means they use metal. They use metal, so they usually use 4 metals to produce in the lintel. So they usually put 4 metals there. So, and this circular shading that I'm making represents the metal in it. So with concrete, so said it is reinforced concrete. So that means they put metal in it. All right, we have that, and then we have a beam. That is the arc. That is the arc. So the arc is a beam. So they put it here that two. So we have two numbers. So 225 reinforced concrete at 2,350 above floor level. 2,350 above floor level. Okay, so what we do is that 2,350 by 50 gives us 47. So this is where we are going to have it. This is where we are going to have it on this particular. Normally it's supposed to be a wall, but because of the space, so it can't be a wall. So it can't be a wall because of the space put there. So it can't be a wall. All right, so 47, a measurement of 47 millimeters. So this is 47 millimeters. So I'll just draw a horizontal line here, just a short line. Then I will take 5 millimeters because that's the same dimension as that of the lintel. It's also a square. So I will draw. Then I'll make it thick at once so that we can see it. And also I will show that it is a reinforced concrete. So they put metal in it. Okay. All right. So the next thing that we are going to do here is, so the next thing that we are going to do is to put the windows. So we have a window here, we have a window here. So let's look at the specification for the windows. So the windows 2000 for the 2000 for the wideness, 1200 for the width. So we only make use of this 1200 for the height. 1200 for the height. We only make use of it here. So 1200 by 50 gives us 24. So from this point on the lintel, I will take a measurement of 24 millimeters down. 24 millimeters down. So this is 24 millimeters. So then I will draw a horizontal line, but I don't have to make it long, just on this wall and also on this wall. So to show that it is a window, so I'll just So with my set square, I just put 2 lines here. Then this. Also, I will come here. So draw this line. I will also draw this line. Okay, so that shows that there are windows. And then, so I need to make this line. I need to make this line thick. So I'll do the same thing here. All right. This line is not okay. So then I need to show that this is a wall. So this is the symbol. So for the wall. Also here, so I need to do the same. All right, there are a lot of things that we need to do here. So I've told you before that this video is going to be lengthy. So this is not something that we can make, we can short. So it has to be fully done. If you are to understand it, so it has to be fully done. All right, so let's move on. So we still need to put some things here. Okay, maybe I should do it at once. As I said that we are going to see this door. We see this door, and this double door. We see them. So we are going to see them. So for this door that we have here, so it's going to be here. For this double door, they will be here. So for the double door. So the double door, they have their own lintel, but we are not going to show the lintel because the cutting plane does not cut their lintels. So we are not going to put the lintels there. We just put the door or the doors there. So for this door now, so for this door and this door, so D1 or D, we have what? We have the height. The height is 2,100. The width is 900. While for double door 1,100, the height 1,800 for the wideness. So 2,100 by 50, that will give us 42. So that will give us 42. So we take a measurement of 42 millimeters. Okay, I already have 42 millimeters here. So what I just need to do is to take a measurement of 900 by 50. That gives 18. So I will take a measurement of 18 millimeters from here. So I'll just move away. So take a measurement of 18 millimeters. So 18 millimeters, this is 18 millimeters. Okay. For the other one, so for the other one, so 1800, so that will be 36. That will be 36. They are double doors. So I'll move away. So as you can see here, so we need to move away. There is a wall in between them. So this one comes first, followed by these two. So there is a wall in between them. So just take a measurement of something like 10 millimeters away, and take, so here we have what we have, 18. So this is 18. So this is 18 millimeters, and then we take another 18 millimeters. So that's 36 millimeters. So then, so I'll draw a vertical line here. So draw a vertical line. Here also I will draw a vertical line. Then here I will draw a vertical line here, and this is also a vertical line, and this is also a vertical line. So these doors, they have frame. They have a frame, but they have frame. So I will create a frame here. Okay, so I'm trying to create the frame. Okay. All right. So the door, as we are told, they are. So I'm coming. I need to check the type of door. That I think they said they are panel door. So they are panel door. Panel doors. So they are panel doors. Okay. So they are panel doors. So we just make my own panel door. I think. Okay. So 3 panel. Okay, 3 panel. So 3 panel door panel. So 3 panel door. That means here. So I need to divide this into 2. And they are so glazed. So they are glazed. I'll just show that. So this is symbol for glass. So I'll also do the same thing here. Okay. All right, so we have shown that they are glass. So I need to put something here. So for the opening, so also put something here for the opening. Okay, So we have put the doors. So the doors are already there. So the next thing is okay, so we continue with the roof. So for the roof, okay, so we need to put the rafter. So we need to put the rafter. So the rafter, so we are given its dimension. So I'll just so come here. So draw a vertical line. Then I will take a measurement of I come here. So just take like 2 mm, and I will draw a line like this. So on this line, I will take a measurement of, so let me take a measurement of so something like 2 millimeters. So I will also take 2 millimeters here. So here also I will take 2 millimeters. So I need to, so I draw this line. Then I will also draw this line. Okay, so those are the rafters. Those are the rafters. So the next thing, I need to put the purlin. I need to put the purlin. So it's on the purlin that the roofing sheet will be nailed. So for the purlin, so I just I'm not going to take measurements, but you can just work it out like this. Okay. So for it to be even, let me do like this. So let me also take a measurement of from this line. So let me take a measurement of like 3 millimeters here, and also I will take a measurement of 3 millimeters here. So this is 3 millimeters. Then I will draw a line, 13 continuous line, like this. So I will do the same thing here. So 13 continuous line. This, okay. So I can put the purlin here now. So I believe you can see the way I'm doing it. So just use your eyes to take the distance. That will be taking measurement is going to take much time. You can see that we have spent much time on this already. So, and normally WAEC is going to give you 2 hours to do the three construction, the construction of the solid plan, and the construction of the front elevation, and for this one that we are doing 2 hours. So I'll pause this video and do the other one. After putting the purlin, the next thing I want to put is the roofing sheet. So So for the roofing sheet, okay, so for the roofing sheet, just come up here. So on this line, take a measurement of 2 millimeters. I think okay, just 2 millimeters. It should be 2 millimeters is okay. So take a measurement of 2 millimeters or 1.5. Sorry. So 1.5 millimeters, and then so we take 1.5 millimeters here. So also take 1.5 millimeters here. All right, so we are going to draw a line to represent the roofing sheet. Okay. Also, so I draw the line on this side. All right. The work is much. All right. So the next is okay. So for the east projection is 900. So 900 by 50, that is 18 millimeters. So we take a measurement, east projection in distance of the roof end from the wall. So 18 millimeters. So this is 18 millimeters. Here I have 18 millimeters. So this is 18 millimeters. So I'll just draw a line like this. So also I will come here. Like this one. So this, okay, this is also a wall. So this is a wall. This thing is a wall. This line is not straight. So I need to remove this line. Okay, then okay, so this is the edge of a wall, and then so that part is hidden. So that is hidden. Okay. All right. So distance from here. So I will take 18 millimeters here. So 18 millimeters from here. 18 millimeters. So this is 18. So I draw this line. So and then so this way. So we are going to have what we call facial board here. So facial board. So we have the facial board here. So I will clean this. So we also have facial board here. I'm not done with that. So we also have facial board here. It is small thickness. So this is a facial board. And then so the roofing sheet. So we stop some, we terminated somewhere here. So just terminate it somewhere here. And then I will rub this off. Okay. So this is facial board. So the roofing sheet is terminated there. It goes a little bit beyond the end of the ceiling. Okay. So I need to extend this a little bit, and I will terminate it here. So I terminate it here. So this is the end of the review sheet. Okay, so I need to put the ridge cap. So just draw a vertical line up a little bit. So come here and take a measurement of ridge cap. Okay, if it is not given, just take a measurement of something like 8 millimeters. 8 millimeters here, and you also take 8 millimeters on this side. So produce a line like this. Also draw this line like this. So just take like 3 millimeters here. So draw this line. So make sure it's straight. Still have more string to do here. We've not put the king post and the struts. I think this is a little bit long. So what I'm going to do is that I know that you know what to call strut. So I will put it, I pause the video, put it and come back because of the space that I have left on my camera, so it may not be able to take all. So I don't want us to be cut out. Okay, so I put the ridge cap, so that's the ridge cap. Okay, for the king post, so just come to this point here. So take a measurement of 3 mm to this side, and take a measurement of 3 mm. So from here to this side. So with your set square, so draw a vertical line. So draw a vertical line here, and then you come here, you draw a vertical line. So just work it out yourself. So move away from here. So draw a vertical line. So with equal space. So draw a vertical line here. So you come here. So draw a vertical line. So with equal space. So draw a vertical line. Alright, so you come here. So just be watching the space. So draw a vertical line. You can take a measurement too. You can take a measurement, please. You can take a measurement, but for me, I think I can take the space, so it can be nearly equal to the space I'm leaving. So alright, this is okay. So the middle one is the king post. So next thing is I put the struts. So put the struts. So just look at the way I'm doing it. And okay. Almost done. Almost done. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this video with friends who are technical drawing or engineering drawing students. Like the channel and practice. So you need to practice this so that you can know it. So here I need to put the ceiling joist. So I just put one here. Just put one here. So this is the ceiling joist. So I'm going to make this line. So I'm going to make this line thick. So I'll put the ceiling joist there. I only put one. So there's another thing that I still need to put in this drawing. That is the wall plate. So I'm going to put the wall plate there after thickening this. So I will put the wall plate. Alright, so for the wall plate, so the wall plate will be put here. So the wall plate is here. So put the wall plate. So this is symbol for the wall plate. Okay, so that's a symbol for the wall plate. This is not supposed to be there. So I need to put the wall plate here too. And this is the symbol for the wall plate. Alright, so this is the ceiling joist that I put here. So I can put another one somewhere here. Put another one here. So we call this ceiling joist. That's where the ceiling are nailed. So this type of roof is a gable roof. It's a gable roof. Alright, so I've put the ceiling joist there. To show that this is a wall. Alright, so this is all that we are asked to do. So this is all that we are asked to do. So what we have here, this is the fascia board. So the end of the fascia board when it is cut. So thank you for your patience. As I said, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed. Share this video with friends and like the channel. Just press the subscribe button and you are not paying for the subscription. It's just whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thank you. God bless you.